alright y'all, so I need you. So I met this girl, right? And it's kind of confusing because, I met her, she's beautiful, right? I go up to her, I talk to her, I get to know her, right? And she's cool right off the bat. We got this vibe that we feel each other. So before we even start hanging out or nothing like that, even exchanging numbers, like she's like, I just want you to,
I'm not looking for any relationship right now.
blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, alright, cool. Like, I respect that, I'm not trying to force you into anything that you ain't ready for. So, we start hanging out. We do things like as friends, we go out to the movies, we go out to eat, we go bowling, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like stuff people in relationships do. But I'm just thinking, we friends, we cool, I'm not gonna rush nothing. After a while, I'm gonna do my Rico Suave. I'm like the black Rico Suave, y'all didn't know. So after a while, I'm like, I'm gonna have this in the bag. I'm gonna do some moves in there, work my mag, and I'm gonna get in there, and she gonna be my girl. You feel me? I'm doing my thing, we talking, we hanging out, we having fun, we vibing, we connecting, like, we really close. Like, after a few weeks, this goes on, I'm thinking, okay, like, I really gotta, like, make my move. Let's see what's up. So, close to a month into, I'm over here, asking her, what's up? Like, where do you think this is going, like, between me and you? I know you say you don't really want a relationship, but we've been hanging out for a while. Like, we kind of like vibing, I'm feeling you, I think you're feeling me, so just want to know what's up. And she's still like, kind of hesitant over here, like,
oh, I'm really not ready for a relationship, for any, like, commitments like that.
I'm like, alright, well, I guess we just friends, right? But you already know in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, bitch, you know you want this dick? And she's like,
yeah, just friends, cool, everything's going great, don't mess it up.
I'm like, alright, just chill. And I'm just like, so, friends with benefits? And then that's where everything kind of just went south. Next thing I knew, ow, yeah, that hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna need some. She slapped the shit out of me. I was like, damn, girl. Like, really talk about slapping some sense into somebody. Damn, girl. She over here WWE over there in that smack. So I had to get my composure, right? I wasn't ready to hit no word. Shoot, my mama raised me better than that. So, I'm like, I bite my teeth. I try to hold it in. I'm like, all right, so I'm guessing that's a no. And she's just like mad. She's like,
hell no, what you think this is? You know what I'm saying? I'm no hoe.
Blah, 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 blah. Goes on and on about how she's not a hoe, how she respects her body, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, nah, I was just talking about benefits, like health benefits. You feel me? Like, the system, like my pipes can clean out the system. She wasn't following for it, right? So I'm over here stuck, like, damn, like, I done messed up. Nothing else I can do. I apologize. I'm sorry. She took it the wrong way, whatever. But, I'm just wondering where it was going. And I didn't think I was, overboard. But I'm really trying to see what's up. Like, what do y'all, after a certain amount of time hanging out with somebody, like, don't you think it's gonna go somewhere? Or what's gonna happen? I'm not saying you can't be friends with the opposite sex, but I mean, come on. Like, you guys are attracted to each other. You both, sexually, physically appealing people. It's like, after a while, aren't you gonna be close and have those intimate feelings? Like, I don't understand. And she wouldn't even tell me she was hurt in the past or something like that. Like, no type of signs. She just slapped the living shit out of my face. I want to know if you guys believe in friends with benefits or having a friend that's a guy and you're a girl, or you're a girl and a guy. So like, what do you think? Like, do you think that could work or it's not gonna work? Or you should end up in a relationship and it should end up as friends with benefits, or just keep it friends? What do you think? Because I can't really think right now. My head's still spinning. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I'm gonna be able to talk to her no more. I think she got a boyfriend and stuff, and I don't know how he's doing with his face and everything. But I'm gonna go get some ice, and y'all let me know in the comments. Bye.
Hey, this is Mystic. I can't get to the phone right now. MysticGotJokes.